In the second video in my series about dog harnesses, we will be doing a full review of the Easy Walk harness by PetSafe. If you have been considering getting a harness for your dog, you will likely have seen the Easy Walk harness. It is one of the most popular and widely available brands on the market. In this review, I will be sharing what makes the Easy Walk harness unique, how to properly size and fit one on your dog, the pros and cons based on our experience using it, and finally, how it performed in our testing across the 4 metrics we use for reviews: quality, durability, affordability, and our ever-popular Drool Score. Before we dive in, I want to let you know that PetSafe was kind enough to send me 2 harnesses for this review, but they will not be able to preview this content before it is published here on YouTube and on BigDogMom.com for you first. I also want to let you know that this is not the first sponsored video I've done with PetSafe. I've worked with them in the past and do very much like most of the products I've had the opportunity to test out. But as with every review on this channel, the thoughts and opinions shared are mine and mine alone. And as always, I have a full comprehensive review on the Easy Walk harness with a lot more information, including some additional thoughts on no-pull harnesses, tips for loose leash walking, and frequently asked questions about the Easy Walk harness on BigDogMom.com. I will include the link to that in the description below. With that disclosure out of the way, let's dive into this review. If you are new to Big Dog Mom, my name is Stephanie. And on this channel, I provide information and resources to help you and your big dog live your best life together. In my first comprehensive harness review video, which I will link below, I described 3 different style harnesses that you can choose from: basic harnesses, moderate coverage harnesses, and full coverage harnesses. The Easy Walk harness fits into the first and most basic styles of dog harness with its minimal coverage, as you can see here. Let's start with what makes this simple harness unique among other harness options on the market. First, the Easy Walk harness has a patented martingale loop with a D-ring at the chest, designed to put gradual, gentle pressure on the dog's shoulders when he or she pulls. And by nature of being a harness, it sits around the dog's chest versus the neck to prevent gagging and choking while pulling. It has quick snap buckles attaching the straps across the belly and making it super easy to take on and off. The Easy Walk harness has a minimal coverage basic design that keeps the dog cool compared to more full coverage harnesses. This harness comes with 2-tone colors, which make fitting a breeze. More on this in a minute. And finally, PetSafe has a wonderful customer care team available anytime if you have questions or need help with your purchase. They state that your satisfaction is guaranteed and back it with a liberal return policy of 45 days. As I mentioned just a minute ago, getting a proper fit with an Easy Walk harness is absolutely essential, and it's super easy to get it wrong. So before we get into our pros and cons and ultimately what we think of the Easy Walk harness, which you definitely want to stay for, I want to take just a minute and walk you through how to properly size and put it on your dog and adjust it for a custom fit. Because the PetSafe Easy Walk harness comes in 8 different sizes, it is very important that you measure your dog to select the right size. To do this, start with measuring your dog's chest width. This is the distance from about 1 inch behind the front legs on both sides of the dog across the chest bone. Next, measure your dog's girth, which is around the deepest part of his rib cage behind the front legs. You are going to use these 2 measurements to find the proper size Easy Walk harness for your dog. Here's a chart from the PetSafe website to help you get the right size harness for your dog. Okay, now that you have the size you need, how do you put this thing on? In order to properly put on the Easy Walk harness, you will first want to orient it correctly. You will see that each harness is made up of 3 straps, 2 of one color and 1 of a different color. Here is the extra large size that is black and gray. 2 black straps and 1 gray one. And then here is the size large with 2 blue straps and 1 navy strap. The single color strap is the one that will be placed under your dog's belly, with the other 2 straps connecting across the dog's back and in the front at the chest. PetSafe has the straps labeled to help you out as well. Now that you have the harness oriented properly, here are the steps to put on and adjust the harness for a perfect fit. First, unsnap the belly strap, the single color strap, and loop the shoulder strap over the dog's head. Adjust the straps across the back so that the O-rings on the side sit above and behind the dog's shoulder. Loop the belly strap under and snap it in place. You may need to adjust this so that it fits snug, 1 or 2 fingers between the strap and the dog's body when you use the quick snap buckle. Adjust the straps across the back and under the belly so that they lay almost vertically when looking at the dog from the side. The entire harness should resemble a sideways T shape when fitted properly. Now, adjust the chest strap evenly on both sides so that it sits horizontally across the chest without drooping or riding up on the neck. Now that the harness is on and fitted properly, you will attach your leash to the D-ring on the front and go for your walk. As you know, no product is perfect, right? There is always the balance of pros and cons that every dog owner must weigh against their unique needs. So here are the pros and cons of the Easy Walk harness based on our experience. First, the pros. The Easy Walk harness is inexpensive, retailing between $22 and $25 depending upon the retailer. It is a simple, high-quality construction without any unnecessary complexity. Like other harnesses, it eliminates pressure on the neck and spine compared to a traditional collar and leash. The Easy Walk's minimal coverage design is perfect for dogs living in warmer climates. It comes in 8 sizes to fit nearly all dogs and has adjustable straps for a truly custom fit. It is small and highly portable, perfect to throw in a travel or emergency go bag. And finally, I really appreciated the loose leash walking training guide that comes in the package when you purchase this harness. We will talk more about loose leash walking in just a minute. But first, the cons. As I mentioned a minute ago, getting the perfect fit takes some effort and it's easy to get it wrong. So when it's not fitted properly, the Easy Walk harness can cause rubbing and chafing at the armpits. Due to the way the front strap fits across the chest, I did find it somewhat inhibitory of my dog's full mobility in the chest and shoulders. And while marketed as a no-pull harness, I would respectfully disagree. The Easy Walk harness is not no-pull, but it does apply pressure when a dog pulls on the leash. More on this in a moment. In light of the last 2 cons, I would avoid using this harness on young, growing, large breed puppies. And finally, while this is not a fault of the harness, it is a con nonetheless due to how it is marketed. Some dog owners may neglect loose leash training because they mistakenly believe that this no-pull harness is all they need. Now that you've seen our list of pros and cons, here's how we rated the Easy Walk harness across our 4 metrics: quality, durability, affordability, and Drool Score. First, quality. The workmanship of the Easy Walk harness is very good. The rings, quick snap buckles, and straps are all of high quality metal, plastic, and nylon. While we didn't experience any issues with the straps during our testing, they are not chew-proof. So if you have a dog that is prone to chewing, you will want to keep this harness out of reach when not in use. Overall, there is not much to this harness. It is a basic minimal coverage harness with limited points of possible failure. Furthermore, if one of the straps or quick snaps did fail, the replacement cost is low, making the Easy Walk harness a great option for most families. And because the Easy Walk harness does not appear to be made in America, and because of its simplicity, I am giving it a quality score of 4 out of 5 paws for awesomeness. My next metric is durability. How well did this product stand up to the big dog test? Most products are fine for small and medium-sized dogs, but very few I have found are up to the beating a large or giant dog can inflict. So that's why I prioritize durability in my reviews. So how did the Easy Walk harness hold up? When it comes to durability, I still have the first Easy Walk harness that I purchased many years ago with Linus, a previous Mastiff, and it has stayed in like-new condition with infrequent use. The 2 harnesses PetSafe sent me for this review have also held up nicely with more frequent use over a shorter period of time. I would expect the Easy Walk harness to hold up well over time with an adult dog who is not prone to chewing. That said, because the straps are made of nylon, I would not be surprised to see some ribbing around the rings with heavy use, as is typical of other dog products made of nylon. In summary, the Easy Walk harness is a durable harness for dogs when fitted properly and taken care of, leading to a score of 4 out of 5 paws for durability. And as I mentioned earlier, the Easy Walk harness is one of the best value harnesses on the market today. You are getting a terrific high-quality harness for a very low price. This is a very easy 5 out of 5 paws for affordability. And finally, what did me and my Mastiffs think about the Easy Walk harness? I call this our Drool Score. Junior and Sully love to go for walks, so for them, they seem to be mostly indifferent when it comes to the many harnesses I've put them in. They are just happy to be out of the house with the potential to meet new people and take in the aroma of the environment around them. That said, I do notice that both dogs are slightly less enthusiastic about picking up the pace in this harness as compared to other harnesses we've used. My guess is this is due to where the front strap falls across their chest and shoulders, which seem to somewhat inhibit their propulsion forward. One might argue that since the harness is marketed as a no-pull dog harness, limiting a dog's forward movement reduces pulling on leash. Perhaps. On the other hand, putting a strap across the chest of a dog in motion changes how that dog is moving. Both the stride length, the distance or reach, and the cadence, or how many steps the dog takes per minute, are both impacted by this pressure point on the front shoulders. Let me do this. I'm training for a half marathon right now, so running is on the brain. If you happen to be a runner, you may be familiar with the terms stride length and cadence. Olympic runners generally run in the ballpark of 180 steps per minute for their cadence, so this is often used as the standard in long-distance running. When your cadence falls far below 180, or in other words, when your stride length increases or you take fewer steps, you can be much more prone to injury. For most of us non-elite runners, attempting to alter our stride or cadence too quickly can also result in injury. In much the same way, it seems to me the front strap across the chest and shoulders of a dog is basically forcing them to alter their stride and cadence unnaturally, leading to unbalanced movement, which could over time increase the risk of injury, especially if your dog doesn't walk on a loose leash most of the time. Now, I have zero proof that this has ever happened, and I'm quite sure it hasn't. This is nothing more than me viewing my dog's movement and speculating based on what I see. But it is for this reason I would not recommend the Easy Walk harness for a puppy, especially a large or giant breed puppy, before they are fully mature and their growth plates are closed. Additionally, as you can see here, I struggled at first getting the Easy Walk harness properly fitted without cutting into Junior and Sully's armpits as they walked. I do think these adjustments take time to get right because the harness shifts a little as the dog is walking. I found it better when the harness was cinched a little tighter on the side to avoid the movement and potential rubbing under their arms. It is for all of these reasons I am giving the Easy Walk harness a 3 out of 5 paws for awesomeness. So, who should buy the Easy Walk harness? Is this the right harness for you and your dog? Here's what I would say based on our experience. The Easy Walk harness is a great option for many dog owners. For example, if you are looking for a dog harness that is inexpensive and serves the most basic function of eliminating pressure on the neck and spine due to disease or injury, if you live in a warm climate where a moderate or full coverage harness would be too hot, if you have an adult, fully mature, large or giant breed dog that can walk on a loose leash 90% of the time. If you have a smaller, medium-sized dog who also has good behavior on leash. Or if you are looking for a small portable backup harness for your travel or emergency go bag, the Easy Walk harness would be a terrific value. Have you used the Easy Walk harness with your dog? I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. If you got value from this review, please take a second and hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. With that, thank you for watching to the end of this video, and we will see you in our next one. Bye for now.